Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to be solving another question from the third chapter of the Mechanics of Materials by Johnston. This chapter is about the concept of the torsion, and we need to determine the torque T that causes a maximum shearing stress of 45 megapascal in the hollow cylindrical steel shaft. And in the B part, we need to determine the maximum shearing stress caused by the same torque T in a solid cylindrical shaft of the same cross-sectional area. So the cross-sectional area that we're talking about is this area, and we have to figure out in the second part what radius of a solid cylinder is going to make the same area in here. So we're going to start with the first part first, and we solved the first question of this chapter, which was basically about the elastic torsion formula, where our maximum stress or shearing stress is equal to J was the polar moment of inertia of a circle, and we know for a circle that has a radius of let's say C or R, it's going to be, and that's for a solid shaft. There is no like hole in the middle, but for a hollow cylindrical shaft we have 1/2 of pi again. This time we have to subtract the radius or the outer radius from the inner radius all to the power of 4. So this is the case for us because we have a hollow shaft. So let's just find the J in here, 1/2 of pi. The outer radius is 45, so 45 to the power of 4 negative 30 to the power of 4. And this is going to be millimeter to the 4. And if we want to convert this to meter to the 4, it's going to be negative 3 to the power of 4, which is negative 12. All right, so what we're interested for the A part of the question is basically the torque T. So it will be T is equal to the maximum shearing stress times the moment of inertia over rho, and that's the outer diameter that we have, 45 millimeter for the cylinder, so it's not the inner diameter. So let's just plug it in our formula. 45 megapascal for shearing stress, 45 times 10 to the 6 pascal. Our J is what we found here, 45 to the 4, negative 30 to the 4, 10 to the negative 12, again for the unit conversion because all of our units are SI units. And as we talked about, this is the outer radius, which is 45. So 45, again this one's also in millimeter, times 10 to the minus 3, and this is going to give us the torque that the question is asking. 45 times 10 to the 6 times 0.5 or 1/2 times pi, and times 45 to the power of 4, negative 30 to the power of 4, and this times 10 to the negative 12. And in the bottom, we have 45 times 10 to the negative 3. So this is going to be 5168.9 Newton meter. And we can just report it as 5.17 kilonewton meter. And that's the answer for the A part, or the torque that the question is asking. And as I said, for the second part, we have to find a solid shaft that has the same cross-sectional area. So let's just figure out the cross-sectional area. So that's going to be pi divided by 4. So pi times the outer radius minus the inner radius. We know the area of the circle is pi r squared. So this is going to give us the area, and this has to be equal to the area of a solid shaft. We're just going to call this radius C in here, and let's see what we get. So basically our C would be the square root of 45 squared negative 30 squared. So the radius is going to be 33.54 millimeters. And what the question is asking in the B part is the maximum shearing stress. So we have the same formula, the elastic torsion formula. that we talked about. The only difference is this time we are looking for the maximum shearing stress. So T times, we call the radius C, so C over this value right here, so 5168.9 times the radius 33.54. We're gonna do 10 to the negative 3 to get it in meter. And moment of inertia, again, pi divided by 2, or let's just write it down as 1/2 of pi times c to the 4, so our c is 33.54 times 10 to the minus 3, all to the power of 4. So this should give us the maximum shearing stress. Let's just calculate this pretty quick. 5168.9 times 33.54 times 10 to the negative 3. And here we have 0.5 or 1/2 times pi times 33.54 times 10 to the minus 3. Just do a parenthesis here, and all to the power of 4. So this is 1. I made a mistake. So yeah, that's going to be the final answer. And we can see we have 87 million. So we can do 87.2 times 10 to the 6 Pascal, or our maximum shearing stress would be 87.2 megapascal, and that's going to be the answer for the B part. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.